Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Elivaras, and welcome back to the Battle for Wesnoth, specifically the Deadwater campaign. Last time, we had finished our trek, or rather, we started our trek through the oceans and found this Growloff with an army of very nasty beasties that we managed to flank around with our squad of mermaid sirens and distract with our squad of citizens. We took one major loss. Well, it wasn't really major, but one decent loss, which was our loyal Tiola, unfortunately. But alas, we managed to make it through without many other casualties. So now we are moving on to the next scenario. Again, I apologize for the delay. As I said, things have been busy, but now we're getting them out on a more weekly basis than a 5-monthly basis. So yeah, let's just keep chugging along. Finally, the merfolk arrived at Bilheld. Their destination and help was just behind it. The island was inhabited, however, and the residents didn't look too happy to see them. Alright, and here we make it to Bilheld, as the story mentioned, and this is the Drake level. What are you merfolk doing here? We have business with Tygea on the other side of the island. The mermaid witch? Witch? She killed drakes. If you are her friend, we will kill you. We do not want more merfolk blasting and stabbing. We are going around this island whether you want us to or not. This is our territory, and you will not pass. You, Drake, do we kill you too? These are my friends. I will fight with them. Then you will die with them. Alright, so this is another scenario that is relatively challenging. Alright, let me get my fingers on the right keys here. Instead of the WSAD, need to put them on the arrow keys. This level is relatively challenging. The drakes have almost double our gold, slightly less than that. One of the things you want to do when you look at this level is first take a look at resistances. So drakes have a 50% negative 50% resistance to cold. So cold damage is very good. That's not really going to help us. We don't have a lot of cold damage. The thing to note here is they have 20% impact resistance. This is very important. This means mermaid sirens are not going to be very good on this level because drakes have innate resistance to them. However, pierce damage is quite good, and as arcane is also amazing. So this is where your mermaid diviners are going to come in handy, and luckily for us, we do have at least one other one. Not a lot other than that. This is also a very good place for pierce units, as they have minus 10% resistance to pierce. So getting some pierce units here is good as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to send our bat over here. Our drake is unfortunately not going to do super hot here, because while you look at the drake's resistances and you're like, okay, let's bring out the arcane and the pierce, that's great. The problem is the enemy can also do a lot of damage to us, as drakes have very, very high damage values. We have no innate resistances to anything that they can throw at us. So, especially their like Drake Arbiters and stuff with their, like 4 times 12 damage, spear attacks and stuff like that, it's going to get pretty nasty. So, this is a level where you can take very, very heavy casualties, and it's usually pretty hard to keep a lot of your units alive. We're going to do our best. We're going to recruit a lot of pokey units, and a lot of stabby units. We do not want to blow too much of our gold on units that are not really that close to leveling, like this Merman Hunter has 20 gold, as opposed to like 15. We don't want to waste that extra 5 gold just because he has 8 XP. So we have our extra diviner. We have our original diviner, we have our drake burner, our cuttlefish. The strategy here is going to be to try and hang around these coral reefs and drag them into water where drakes have notoriously low defense, whereas we have very, very high defense in the 70%. Alright, so let's get some more merman warriors, and we're going to get some hunters as well, as hunters are going to do us very well in this scenario, especially against the drakes that, like the arbiters, that have very low have no ranged attacks, is what I meant to say. So their Drake Gliders and Sky Drakes are going to be, well, Drake Gliders especially, they don't have any Sky Drakes yet, are going to be flying out, trying to get to us pretty quickly. It's going to be like a skirmish with their side guard, or rather their scouting parties, you could say. Yeah, we don't want to get too close, because we prefer, well, actually, yeah, it's going to be day. The other thing that's interesting about this scenario is that your forces are loyal, but so are the enemy forces. So both of us get insane damage during the day and weaken damage at night. So what this scenario ends up coming down to, as I mentioned earlier, is it's just like glass cannon central. Everyone does ridiculous amounts of damage, but also takes ridiculous amounts of damage. So let's see what else we got going on here. So we can lure the Sky Drake out. We could get him to go for Inky, which he might. It's not a bad idea, actually. I think we'll do that. And we're going to get a lot more Merman fighters. Thankfully, they don't have a lot of just straight melee guys. Actually, I kind of take that back. Most Drakes are really good in melee anyways. So I kind of take that back, but we wish they didn't have really good melee guys. I'm going to get another Mermaid Initiate in case we get the opportunity to level another Diviner, because that would be really, really awesome. Get a third Diviner in there, and these guys, you know, they can have up to level 3 units, so worth a lot of XP. And even though, you know, impact attacks are not super good against them, if we can get a finishing blow, that would be very, very good for us. So let's see. We have 3 more fighters. Let's get, I think we're going to get 2 more hunters, actually. So, okay, so if we get another hunter, we are going to be left with 18 gold, minus 7 is going to be 11 gold. If we take minus 7 now, we're going to be at 26 gold, which is also, well, yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll have enough for a just random merman citizen next time. Okay, actually, I think I'm going to forego recruiting the citizen and get our leader out here for some, get him ready. Actually, you know what? No. I think just having the potential for a good bait at the right time could be very, very useful. Yep, Drake's going to fly out. He's going to go after Inky. That's fine. We're going to poison him. Drakes have very, very low defense in water. Right now it's 40%, but if they get into like shallow and deep water, it's going to be much, much worse than that. So, yeah, there's a Sky Drake. They got the Drake Clashers. The Drake Thrashers. He's only level 2. No Arbiters, it looks like. Thankfully, he's starting to recruit a bunch of level 1s, which is good for us. Okay, so let's take a look at what this guy's got going on here. Mermaid Initiate, unfortunately not in range to come and snag this kill. But we could get our 8-3. Not ideal. 7-14-21. It is possible he kills. Where can this guy go? Not close enough. That's what we like to see. We also would like to level our Drake, if possible, this scenario. So let's go ahead and do a 7-3. Hopefully he misses once. And I put him on the Coral Reef instead of the Warrior so that he hopefully takes... I was going to say hopefully takes less damage, but he's just going to take all the hits anyways, so yeah, you know how it goes. And we're going to hope our bat does not get cut off here, because that would be very, very unfortunate. But let's get our Diviner in place. Our 2 Diviners up here ready to hold the line. Our goal, as aforementioned, is to get these guys coming into the water to fight us. We're going to have our Merman Triton. Going to go all along the line. It's not really a big deal. Like, we don't need to retreat at night, as in past scenarios such as Slavers, because as I said before, both forces are loyal, and both forces are... Well, yeah, both forces are loyal, so both forces get damage during the day and lose damage during the night. So we're not really going to be doing like a push-pull forward-backwards. The only time we're going to pull back is if they start to get a lot of units right next to us, because we have a lot more movement in water than they do. So we'll be able to get away. Yep. Very, very nice. That 70% defense coming in hot here. We really just want to wipe out as much of their forward scouting party as we can. So that we lessen the impact of their troops as the lines clash. Yep, there we go. A lot of melee units. These are fine. I don't really care. These are actually ideal because it means we get to hammer away at them from range with impunity. So let's see where this guy can go. So he cannot go all the way up here, which is good for us. So now let's take a look at damaging. So drakes also have a lot of health. They have 52 health. So, well, sky drakes do, but most drakes have a lot of health. So you are unable to kill drakes insanely quickly. But let's go ahead. Let's do a damage calculation. So defender, expected battle HP, yeah, because she does 13 times 4, which is looking at a 51 damage. So, or no, that'll be, I thought that'd be a kill, right? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 10 times 4, 40, 3 times 4, 12, 52. It would be an exact kill. We don't really want to get an exact kill. If he could get the kill, that would be great. Let's just throw one of our diviners at him. 1, 2. Please. Okay, our luck is too good apparently this time. So now we want to kind of plug the gap here. We're going to put our Lord in the front. We will have many more opportunities to get some good kills here, so it's not the end of the world. Let's see what can go down with this guy. So 16 by 3, ideally we hit 2 of them. Okay. That was not the ideal situation, but now this one, it doesn't really matter how much we hit. Hopefully we can hit at least 2 or 3. Good. Nice. And we're looking at a 6-2. So let's hope we can get a 6-2, get her some XP. Nope. Not going to happen, unfortunately. These guys, of course, because they are melee and don't have any wings, are going to be much, much slower than our ranged units. Or rather than their flying units. I'm all over the place today, I apologize. Okay, so let's get this guy a kill then. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so he's going to be ranking up, hopefully soon. Get another good strong frontliner on the board. Let's get our hunters down here. We're just going to look to set up shop in this area. We're going to want to spread our diviners a little more. She's definitely going to want to get next to... Ooh, actually, yeah. Oh, no, that's not what we want. Put him there, her there. Yeah, that should be good. So he's in the 60% instead of 70, not ideal. They're probably not going to go for Kai Krellis, because they can only attack him with 1 unit, but maybe they will. We'll see. Yeah, he's going to go for him. Pretty much expected. Yep, he's going to go fly up there. If, you know, they take their time up here, that's not a big deal. Okay, so he's now out of money. We're actually in a pretty good situation because he's got a lot of very high-value units up here, which is kind of useless for him. Like, he's got a level 2 Drake Thrasher, level 3 Drake Enforcer that are just kind of, you know, derping around up here. I could have sworn that these guys evolved into Drake Arbiters is what they were called, but no, they are called Drake Enforcers, so I apologize for any confusion as a result of that. So this guy, 2 times 3 damage, Fire Breath, really useless. So we're going to get Silena here for a 10-4. Hopefully. Okay. Okay, so not quite what we were looking for there. But no one else can actually really get in here, so we can get our second Mermaid Priestess. Yep, okay. Alright, one more, please, please, please. Dang it. Okay, that's unfortunate. Can we get the kill with her? 10 times 2, just need 2 hits. Of course not. Oh, not even 1. Okay. Yeah, don't worry guys, we are just doing absolutely fantastic right now, and she's probably gonna die now. Okay. 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 Yeah, no problems, nothing, no issues. Everything is going great. What is the plan now? So we do not want to put our Drake. We don't really want to put anyone here because then they get to stay on the sand, which we don't want. We really want them to come into the water. She is probably going to die now because of her incompetence at hitting literally anything, which is a huge shame, but what can you do? If they put 2 units here, we're going to have a really good collapse, so at least we'll probably level up some fighters and such. Let's get some healing going on these guys. Yeah, that guy down here. We've got a decent line here. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. Let's get our bat has already moved. I forgot. Alright, so they're definitely going to go in for her. Yep, there it is. They hit twice, so unlikely that she lives here. Yep, there it is. There's the death, as expected. That is a good setup kill, though, for our Drake burner, and that will level him up. We can replace his position with Silana and level him up off that. Alright, we going into second watch. Ah, there's the Arbiter. Aha, he was the other level 2. I knew there was an Arbiter. Okay, so I'm not completely stupid. Let's get our Drake in here. Go for a 6-2. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Gonna Drake Flare. Leadership is always really, really good. Let's see what's going on here. So he's only level 1, unfortunately. This guy's level 2. We're going to need to put someone here so that only one person can hit our Drake. 5-2. Yeah, that's not going to be doing really anything to them. Magical range. Nope. Let's check down here. So we still got this guy chilling up here. Still spawning a whole bunch of units and keeping a bunch. He does like to do this, kind of keep a whole bunch near here, which is fine because that means less of a frontline clash. Let's go in for a 12-3 attack with our Triton and try and soften this guy up. Yeah, perfect. And that's a good kill there. And that is now 1 XP away from being warrior, which is very, 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 very nice. So let's get Silena down the line. Let's get her in here. Gonna want to put one guy here, and let's see if we can't finish off a kill here. So Lord can go 7-5 and only take a 4-2. That is fine. It's night, so there's not really a risk of our Lord actually dying. Okay, well, I didn't quite want him to hit that many times, but that was probably expected. Okay. Or that would have been expected had I looked at the odds. But never show me the odds. Thankfully, it was only level 1, so it doesn't really matter that much. He's going to go in and just attack the guy who's about to level up, which is probably the worst thing he could have done. And these guys coming into the water. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If these guys just line up, this is going to be like XP City. Yeah, he's going to line up for it too. Wonderful. Very, very good. This guy's coming up too. Yeah, he's going to do a whole 2 damage. Very nice. This guy's finally moving out. We got the Drake Flare on his way. The Thrasher on his way as well. So we don't want to get in range of him yet. Ideally, he takes another turn to get closer, and then we kind of slap him. Alright, so let's take a look at what we got. So we need this guy, yeah. Yeah, they're starting to get a little close. I think this is the time where we're going to pull our forces a little bit. And kind of get them to follow us a little farther out into the water here. Is that a good idea? Let's see. So we could... I'm pretty confident we kill both these guys. The only problem is to kill them, the amount of damage would need... the amount of damage we would need would require putting our diviners in the line of fire, which is not ideal. So therefore, my plan is to kind of pull back and get these fire drakes to have to pull further in, and we'll set up a defensive position in the coral reef. So yeah, we're going to pull him in there. Second diviner's going to come over here. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to pull in here. Our citizen is going to go here in the 70%. We're going to pull our lord back 1. And we can make some advances down here. Perfectly fine. 16, 3. Hopefully he only hits twice, but he very well could hit all 3 times. Yep. Not a huge deal, though. Because getting someone else out there would put them in grave danger. Alright, our next goal is going to be to level up another Merman Fighter, so we're going to want to feed some of these kills to them. Okay, so yeah, we're pulling back along the line here. And yeah, letting them kind of crash into us. We're going to give him the 11-3. Only hit once, please. Thank you. Perfect. So he's at a very good amount of HP. The Arbiter cannot get to us. Yeah, here we go. So he's in 50% now, which, I mean, isn't quite ideal, so he might die. But this puts these guys in a very, very dangerous position now. Yeah, he's going to die, but yeah, these guys are very much exposed. This guy is going to a level 2 that is... No, he's level 1, not a level 2. Yeah, but he's very exposed, can get easily one-tapped. What is going on with my camera? Please. Yikes. No, don't quit. Oh my word. What is happening? Okay. So my camera has decided that it would like to fix itself to the bottom of the screen. So we are going to save the game, quit to main menu, and load back in. Okay, we're back, and camera is okay. So these guys are camping along the beach, perfectly fine. Now we can focus our forces here and wipe out these guys without much worries. So 12-2 Battle Claw, that's honestly not that good for them. You know, max 24 damage against us is not a big deal. So let us take stock of what we're going to be doing. A 9x5, we have a chance of doing 35 damage, which is relatively high given given that they only have 20% defense. We have our diviners. We just got to be careful with the diviners because they're only in 50% defense water. So, like, they can do 9-5, right? So if we bring them in here, 9-18, yeah, they can do 35 damage to us and bring our diviners extremely low if they have some good rolls. So, not ideal. Okay, so I think first thing we want to do is take the Lord in here and go for a 9-5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, so let's see which fighter we want to level. Are any of them intelligent? Well, I guess they're all intelligent. Intelligent, quick, strong, intelligent, quick, intelligent and strong is pretty good. +1 damage, +1 HP. I think that's a good candidate to level here. Yeah, we're gonna go for the 2-tap. So he's gonna get the kill. It will take a decent amount of his health, but he will get the kill. All right. So let us now get one of our diviners is gonna get low doing this. Okay. Beautiful. She's dodged 2 of them, dodged 3 of them, 4 of them. That is actually one of the best case scenarios there. That's very, very good. Okay. So let's get a 10-2 spear from this guy. I don't think anyone else can really get far. Oh, no, he can. He can get a 12-3. He has a chance to kill. You know what? Let's take that chance. If he doesn't, we'll send in one of our other mermen. Beautiful. Okay. You know what? Let's get a hunter going if we can. Let's go for an 8-3. If we can rank up a merman hunter, that would be a good idea. Now, who is going to get this kill down here? Let's find out. Let's just, you know what, let's just hand it to... Who can actually get to us here? Just some of their, yeah, like they got a lot of units that can't really move very far, so... Who wants that kill? We could technically give our bat the kill, I guess, but that is super dangerous. You know, let's give another to our hunter. Okay. Now, can anyone get out here? So if we move a unit there... Yeah, you know what? I'll do it. If their lord wants to come out, that's fine. Then we can finish them. Okay. We're going to go for a 14-21, hopefully. Yikes, okay, he's taken... Can we get the finish here? Yeah, 15. Ugh. Don't like the sound of that. If we put Inky, right, Inky's got 70 health. He cannot be hit by many people. 6-3. We could do a 4-3 to weaken, because I want to get this guy the kill here, but he could take a lot of damage. We also need someone up here to guard, to be honest. Yeah, you know what? We'll put Inky up there. You know what? Let's just get our diviner the kill. I don't really want to risk anything insane here, so who can get into the water? No one really. Let's see if anyone takes the bait on this merman citizen. That would be actually pretty nice. Alright, let's send our bat down south here. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay, he's starting to get his money up. Yeah, this was expected. Okay. Come on. Get some good dodges in there. Yikes, he's taking a lot of damage. Oh, seriously? They actually killed him? Wow, his 70% did nothing. Might as well have been 20%. Holy cow. These guys are all pushing up here. Getting a little dangerous. I think this is when we meander along south here. Yeah, this is looking like a meander south. Yeah, let's do that here. She wants to miss the last one. That's not the end of the world. Okay, never mind. No, she doesn't. She does not, in fact, want to miss the last one. Now, if we can get this guy the kill here, that levels him up. However, this guy, we do not want to be in range of. We're going to be in range of that guy pretty much whatever we do. So if we put anyone there, they're probably going to get slapped in the face by that Thrasher. So, what's the plan? What is the plan? We could do a 9-5 on the rocks. Let's try that. Okay. We could do an 8-3. Weaken him enough to let this guy get the kill, hopefully. He will be in range of the Thrasher, but I'm willing to lose one guy. Woohoo! Okay, 13-3. Yep, one hit. Beautiful. Level him up. Perfect. So 2 people can hit our Lord. Not a huge deal because he's on 70%. It's unlikely he'll die. That guy's gonna die. There's no question. What's going on over here? Okay, Bat is collecting meager money supplies. Whatever he can. We're not going to get too close to the shore here. So, if he can do 14-3, what can he do? He can do 21-3, 22, and 2. Actually, we want this guy to get the kill. So, here's what we'll do. We'll do a 14-3 here. Perfect. He only hits twice. That puts us in for a 7-3 here. Nice. So he is now 2 XP away. Can he get destroyed? 7 before. 7 more, 21, 28. He will not die to that. We just need to make sure he can't get surrounded by 2 units. And we also want our diviner to be kind of safe. So we're going to put him there. Where can he go? Okay, so he can't get in. Yeah, we're going to go let him go in for the 6-3. And have him miss everything, but you know, that's how it goes. Get our Triton in around here. And our Drake Flare in here. Let's see if we can't put him up there and maybe draw some aggro. So the only guy that get killed by him is that guy. You know what? We're going to put her there, actually. Let's bring Inky down the middle where he can't get hit by that guy or that guy. We just want to keep their enforcers unable to hit anyone. That enforcer is going to take a while to get to us. These two can hit us, but that was planned for. Okay. So, okay, so he just screwed his buddy, as his buddy can't do anything now. Okay, that's fine. 4 damage. Oh, the Lord's out, so we could actually snipe their Lord this turn. That is perfectly fine. So we have 3 places to move. I don't know if that's quite enough to snipe the Lord. A 16-3. Ooh. I think this actually is a good time to snipe. 16-3, 11-3. And then we have the Diviner. For the 13-4, it's actually, I think, relatively likely that we get the snipe here. So let's first go in with him. Or, you know what? She actually has a chance to die. It's very unlikely, but it's possible. He does not. Okay, so what are we looking at? So he's 70%. I think the minimum he does here is hits twice. Like, the likelihood is he'll hit 2 times, and then the third one is up in the air. Right, so that's 30 damage. She's got a 70%. So the likelihood is, with 4 shots of 13 damage each, she's probably going to hit 3. And 3 shots would put us at 39. 39 plus 3 would put him at 69. She could hit less than, which would be a problem. But this guy's also got a 14-3, and worst comes to worst, we can kill this guy. And actually, ooh, maybe that's actually the play here. We kill this guy with someone. Who would we kill him with? A 210 Tentacle Swarm's not going to do it. That's not going to do it either. Because the play would be kill this guy to open up a 4th spot of attack. Or kill that guy to open up a 4th spot of attack, but that seems unlikely as well. I think the chance is we kill him, so we're going to go for this chance. Okay, yeah, never mind. That is bad news. 2, 3. If she hits all 4, that's good. Okay. Okay. So, he needs to hit twice. The likelihood is there. So let's bank on him hitting twice. Let's bank on him hitting twice. And level up some units. So this guy, let's just chuck him in there. 2, 3. We definitely want a netcaster. The slow can be huge. So netcaster, good. We want to give this kill to him. So how much damage can she do? 13 by 4. Let's do this one. Beautiful. Nice, so he's close to leveling. Who else can get some XP? Let's do a 13-4 in there. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Bring the bat over there for good measure. Alright, so it's all banking on him. He needs to hit twice, or else we're in a bit of trouble. Or else we're in a lot of trouble. We're going to lose Selena if he doesn't hit twice. And I'll probably have to restart this scenario. But you guys won't see that if that happens. Alright, let's do it. Nice. Oh. Okay, not even close. We're good. So let's take stock here. What's going on? So we got 2. Well, actually, we can just look at it here. We have 4 advancements. We got our Drake Flare, very nice. We got a Netcaster, very nice. 2 Merman Warriors, also very nice. The Netcaster is actually going to be very, very useful since we lost Guabo on Slavers, I believe is when we lost them on. But that's very, very good for us. You know, it would kind of suck that our Initiate died, but at the end of the day, on the very last scenario, we're going to be able to just recruit Priestesses anyway, so it's not really going to matter that we, you know, lose 2 Priestesses, or that we didn't level up another Diviner. 2 Diviners is very, very good. Ideally, we can level up 1 more, but I'm not betting my money on it. Getting more Merman Warriors, though, is really good, because that means we can establish a bit more of a front line, as we don't really have a good stock of Merman Warriors right now. And getting like a Hoplite, for example, would be really nice, as that would mean we can hold the line more effectively, as their resistances are doubled when they're on the defense. So they can hold very, very well in at holding like choke points or just being put in dangerous areas and kind of being able to hold the line still. But yeah, in terms of losses, we're looking at 3 Merman Fighters and 1 Mermaid Initiate, and that is perfectly fine. We lost no key units. So yeah, as a recap, the way you want to play the scenario is you have to realize that the enemy is going to do a lot of damage to you, and you're going to do a lot of damage to them, especially in the daytime as you're both loyal. The enemy has lots of very high health and very high damaging units, so you do not really, it's hard to kill them extremely quickly. And because you can't kill them really quickly, you need to have more spaces around them, which means you don't really want to be like, you have to be very careful with that, because like you get a unit standing here, for example, let's say a Drake Flare or somewhere, or a level 2 Drake, yeah, like right here, you don't really want to be putting anyone up on the beaches like to kill them, because that means then they can come on the beaches and don't come into the water. So on the scenario, you're looking to kind of hang in the water, stay with the coral reefs where you have very high defense and they have very low defense. You're looking to not engage their front line for as long as possible, as their frontline units do an incredible amount of damage. And you're kind of just looking to pick off their flying units as they come at you one after the other. Diviners and Priestesses are very, very good here because of their arcane. And additionally, Pierce weapons are very good. So this is a very good scenario for getting a lot of fodder units like Warrior and Hunter leveled up, because they do very high amounts of damage to the Drake units, and also do a ton of damage in retaliation. So even if they're just kind of bait, they still do tons of work. But yeah, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I know it's been a little bit of a wait. It's better than the 5 months, but it's still been like 3 weeks. We'll see as things go forward. I know as we approach the holidays, it's probably going to get easier for me to record, as I won't have to worry about work. But yeah, I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers, guys.